Okay students, welcome to the channel. This is the first video conducted by English medium for helping for English medium students. In the first video, you have seen already in single medium. I did a video about a special notation is y equals fx. You already know you have given some graph question in your 2023 O-level paper using this y equals fx notation. Before explaining this one, I believe you have heard some words of the mathematics field using function. You have already heard this function. Especially you have heard this in your graph lesson. I'm especially talking about G.C.E O-level students. Those kind of graph questions you were asked to graph the function of y equals something. That means y equals x plus 3. This means x and y have some kind of connection. That means y can be represented using x. X is a variable. Let's try another one. Y equals x squared minus 5. This is also a function. Function always describes a connection or defines a connection. So, what is this special fx notation? Fx notation is a very simple idea which is represents the same idea. Y equals fx. That means y is a function of x. That is the exact meaning. Nothing else. That means y can be represented or y can be defined or y can be described using x. In here, in this example, we know y equals x squared minus 5. And the secondly, they are saying y equals fx. Y, same y. Therefore, I can write out fx equals x squared minus 5. That is the exact meaning of fx. Fx is a function of x. Okay, let's find out some examples and what we can do using this fx method. There are several usages of fx method, but in your G.C.E OL level, I will explain some simple tips and tricks what you can do using this fx notation. Basically, in your G.C.E OL level, you have already worked with y equals some function, but in your advanced level mathematics, we always try to use this fx function because it's very easier to handle with advanced level mathematics using this fx function. Okay, let's try some examples. Let me take y equals some function, y equals x plus 2. This is a function of x and there's a connection between x and y. Therefore, I can write out therefore y equals fx. Y equals fx. Then what is fx here? Fx is directly equals to x plus 2. What I can do using this fx? I can substitute values and find the answers of fx. Let me substitute x equals 1. Then fx can be represented as f1 because I am substituting 1. Then all the x's in the function replaced by plus 1. Then I can get the answer. It's a simple trick. Let's substitute some minus values. X equals minus 3. Then I can write out the fx function f minus 3 equals minus 3 plus 2. We all know the answer is minus 1. This is a one usage of fx. Let's try another usage of fx. The fx method is directly can be using to represent factorize. That means using the fx notation or the fx function, we can factorize some function or some expression. Okay, let's try it out. One question. I'm taking fx equals x squared plus 3x minus 4. You have already seen this type of functions. I am going to factorize this fx using another method. That means I can substitute x equals 1. Let's find out what will happen. f1 equals 1 squared plus 3 into 1 minus 4. I will have the answer 1 plus 3 minus 4. That means this becomes 0. This is a special situation. If any fx function becomes 0 after the substitution of value, that means we have found one factor of it. That means we have already found one factor of fx. I substitute x equals 1. Then x minus 1 would be a factor of fx. Let's substitute another value. I am going to substitute x equals to x equals 2. Let me check. That means this can be represented as f2. f2 will be 2 squared plus 3 into 2 minus 4. Here we will be getting 4 plus 6 minus 4. I will get the answer as plus 6. So plus 4 and minus 4 cancelling, plus 6. Then I can surely say x minus 2 is not a factor of this fx function. That means x minus 2 is not a factor of the following fx function. Let me substitute another value. I substitute x equals minus 4. X equals minus 4. Then fx can be represented as minus 4 squared plus 3 into minus 4 minus 4. Minus 4 squared we all know plus 16. Here we can say minus 12 and here we can say minus 4. Plus 16 minus 16. The answer will be 0. Then I have found another factor of the fx function. That means x minus minus 4. X minus minus 4. That means x plus 4 is a factor of above fx function. We all know this is a quadratic function. That means we have two factors. Using this method, we have found all two factors. Therefore, I can write down this fx function as factorized method like x minus 1 into x plus 4. This is the one usage of using this fx method. We can simply factorize a given fx function. At the end of the video, you will have some questions represented in this f notation. You can try factorizing those functions using the given method. Okay. This is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching and stay tuned for later updates. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.